So we're back and we're ready to analyze some more great goalkeeping highlights. Now I was scrolling through my FYP on TikTok and I came across this FC Mad Lads video of some highlights from one of their games. Noticed some things from the goalkeeper, figured I'd throw a comment. So they asked for me to analyze the video and I figured I would. So let's get into it. So we're starting off here. Little turnover, striker picks up the ball, dribbles down to the right. Goalkeeper goes down kind of easy. In those situations, strikers making it a really tight angle as they go further and further away from goal. You really got to stand up in those situations as opposed to just going down and hope they hit it right at you. Right? In those situations, if we can be brave, stay up, and from a tight angle, realize there's only so many places that the striker can put the ball, you're going to make some big saves in those situations. So here we go again. Striker picks up the ball a little bit deeper, plays his strike partner in, and the goalkeeper leaning down to the near post again gets caught at that far post. Goalkeepers, if I can give you a little bit of advice, if you can stay up a little bit longer and be a little bit more brave, I promise you're going to start making more saves. But that leaning to one side or the other just because it's a tight situation is always going to cause you problems, right? You may make one or two saves, but there's a lot of saves that you could potentially make if you're a little bit more brave and stay up a little bit longer. Simple as that. So here we go again. This is a true 1v1, striker coming in, lots of space, lots of time. We can't just go down to the ground and hope that the striker is going to hit one, right? In those situations, striker has plenty of options. They can shoot, they can go around. There's no other attacking players near him, so we know he's not going to pass. So in these situations, if we can force that striker to think a little bit longer, delay, you see your defender coming. If you stay up in that situation, as opposed to just selling yourself short and hoping that they hit it right down the middle, right, you can start to make some more saves, or at least allow your defenders to get back into the action. And that way you can make things more difficult for the striker. But that little feint and you go down, that's an issue as a goalkeeper. Now we're taking a look at this strike from a tight angle here, and we see some of the issues that the goalkeeper often has. He likes to dive backwards, likes to fall backwards, doesn't use a lot of his powerful momentum to go attack the ball. Right, on this one, the ball sneaks underneath the goalkeeper's hand and goes wide, but in a larger goal, or in a much larger situation, like that ball can sneak under you and go into the goal. So we've got to think about, how do we get our weight forward? How do we go attack the ball? How do we stand up, take a step and be brave and go get that ball? A lot of the reactions from the goalkeeper in this video are falling down, falling backwards, and that makes it a lot easier on the striker. So in this last clip, you see it. The goalkeeper comes out, makes himself big, but does that same motion where he falls backwards. This time the striker is not as clinical and hits it right at the keeper. So it does work out sometimes. But when you get more clinical strikers who can find those bottom corners more often, it pays off if you can stay big, stay bold, and face that shot as long as possible. So overall, goalkeeper had some tough decisions to make, was put in some tough positions by his teammates, may need to have a conversation with the defense and the rest of the lads. But overall, if there's one piece of advice I would give this goalkeeper, it's be a bit more brave so that you can start to make a few more saves. Don't sell yourself short and start to guess leaning one way or the other. In these tight situations, I promise you, once you start to get that mentality of staying up as long as possible and reacting, you're going to make a lot more saves. So that's all that we have for this video. Let me know what other videos I should analyze, because we're going to get back on our grind and start getting out there and sharing some more goalkeeping tips for all the goalkeepers on TikTok. Until next time, stay focused.